to Steve's Wrestling Ramble WWE Backlash pay-per-view. Certainly going to be a injury show, but as we get into it, talk about 8 matches. Jinder Mahal as well getting a title match. Yes, I picked a random song as my intro song, not a WWE theme song as I usually do. But before I go on about that, let's welcome my co-host for the evening, Kyron. How are you doing this evening?
What's up, Steve? I'm great. It's great to be here, but I'm glad you're lucky I'm here today because I'm actually kind of sick. I've been sick for the last few days, but because I wanted to be on a show that night, I decided to push through it anyway. So I'm here. Sorry if I sound like I'm losing my voice a little bit, but you know the reason why.
There we go, Kyron. You know what? We should already have him up for the Warrior Award next year's WrestleMania for doing that, fighting through sickness to make it to a show. Greatly appreciated, definitely for sure. What is your expectations for WWE Backlash 2017 edition? Do you think it's going to be good, or what do you expect from WWE?
I really can't give you an answer to that because on one hand, you got matches like Styles and Owens and Nakamura and Ziggler, which, obviously I'm excited for, but the rest of the card just doesn't, I'm not that excited for. So I really can't say I'm excited for it, but the same can be said for last year's Backlash, and that was a great show. So I'm not really going with high expectations, but hopefully I'm wrong.
Yeah, I'm going with, let's say, medium, thumbs in the middle kind of expectations, thinking it's going to be all right. Maybe it'll do better. Maybe we'll have some surprises. Maybe Breezango and Jinder Mahal win championships. Who knows what could happen there? We could live in a WWE universe that they are champions, tag team, and then WWE World Champion. But I think the match that I'm most looking forward to, even though I haven't enjoyed the build, is Shinsuke Nakamura versus Dolph Ziggler. I think that match really can deliver, and the fact that he's been on the pay-per-view, he's been pushed and hyped, and people are so interested in anticipation for his first actual match, part of the main roster, because I guess technically him and Ziggler have had matches in live events, but since I don't live in those areas, I didn't see that. But for the rest of the fans, the rest of the WWE universe, be able to see him for the first time in the ring, in a WWE ring, and at least in the WWE ring, part of the main event roster on SmackDown Live, being able to see him going one-on-one with Dolph Ziggler, someone that's always a good person that you should have and use, even though in a way he's a jobber, but use and have him be his first opponent there at Backlash. Certainly going to be entertaining. Which match, at least looking forward, do you think could steal the show, could be your match of the night?
It's between Styles and Owens and Ziggler and Nakamura. Those are the only two matches I see still in the show. I don't know which one to pick because with the talent of all four men, either one can steal it. Even though I think Nakamura and Ziggler might be a little bit better because with Shinsuke's strong style of wrestling and Ziggler's selling ability, you're in for a good match.
Yeah, I think no matter what, it's going to be certainly going to be entertaining. Now, I know we're talking about the pay-per-view, but is there anything from the shows of Raw and SmackDown that you cared to? I wanted to bring up before we dive into the pay-per-view.
Raw, from what I saw from Raw, I enjoyed it a lot. The match between Reigns and Balor was really good. I actually kind of thought Titus O'Neil was kind of entertaining among Enzo and Cass. I thought that was a lot funnier than they had any right to be. I don't remember a lot from. Oh yeah, Goldust turned heel on Truth, and looking at Goldust, I think he could have a singles run because he still performing at a pretty good level, and he was always going to Mike. So who knows? Maybe let Goldust go on his own. He can maybe challenge for the Intercontinental Championship again. Who knows? It was great seeing Bray Wyatt stand tall at the end of Raw, and I am really excited for the Fatal 5-Way between Balor, Rollins, Wyatt, Joe, and who's the last one in it? Reigns. And because I'm lightly going to Extreme Rules, that match is going to be good. SmackDown, from what I saw, not much from SmackDown that I could say I really liked. Breezango's pretty entertaining, and again, as doing a fashion police gimmick. Well, for me personally, I thought they were kind of entertaining. And while I'm not really a big fan of Mahal getting a title shot. Hey, what's up, Mark? I'm not a big fan of Mahal getting a title shot. and I know some people might get mad at me saying this, they did a better job of building Mahal up for this title match than they built up Ziggler for SummerSlam. Because with Mahal, at least they gave him a lot of dominant wins. And this is how you got to build up someone who we really didn't think had any right having a title shot. And Ziggler, when he got this title shot at SummerSlam, they didn't build him up the same way, and the match fell flat. That's what I'm saying. I think Orton and Mahal is going to be a good match, but I'm going to wait till we get there to talk a little bit more about it.
Right. Let's welcome Mark Rambo to the show. Welcome. Hope everything's going well for you. And just give your thoughts heading into Backlash, your match that you think may be match of the night, your expectations of WWE, how you think they're going to be booking the show, and how you would want to see how things go down on Sunday.
Well, first of all, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit.
Okay. First of all, how you guys doing, man? Sorry I came in just a couple of minutes late. I was just getting my stuff up together. Do I sound a little far away? Do I sound far away? Just to make sure.
Yes.
Okay. I'll change it in a few. Well, technically, what's going on is with Backlash. I'm kind of going with what you said, Kyron. I'm interested to see on how they're gonna plan out this Jinder Mahal, Randy Orton situation. I honestly want Jinder Mahal to win because I would like to see something different. I like to see somebody else get a title shot, get a try at it. We all know Randy Orton is definitely capable of winning. But how they're booking it out, Jinder Mahal and the Bollywood Boys, it could be really interesting. But at the same time, they could just, mess up and it could be a failure at the same time. So I'm looking forward to it. Dolph Ziggler, that match looks excellent. I'm definitely, that's going to be one of the show stealers. AJ Styles, Owens, already going to. It's a good match card. It's a great match card for Backlash. Considering that they have been doing so well for the past couple of weeks, I feel like this pay-per-view is going to be great. And it's going to be something I think we should all look out for.
Well, like I said, one of the last podcasts we did, I've really been following up with a lot of WWE lately because, like I said before, the NBA playoffs have been on. So I've been missing a lot of WWE because of the playoffs. But while we're here, we're going to talk about TakeOver Chicago this weekend while we're here.
Yeah, you guys can talk about more about that. I haven't really been into takeovers or NXT as much as I've been with the main roster. But if you guys wish to, that's fine at any point.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm with you on that. I haven't watched anything NXT related since TakeOver Orlando. But I'm going to watch it. I've heard, but I just haven't really, decided to watch anything. Obviously, I'm looking forward to Rude versus Hideo Itami. But in the DIY versus Austin Payne in the ladder match. But because I've been watching NXT lately, there's not much else I'm excited for. I'm kind of upset Ember Moon got injured because I was looking forward to seeing her in the Fatal 4-Way, but now it's Triple Threat match.
Yeah.
And one thing I will say now, because I know what's going to happen, since both shows in Chicago, we're going to get a CM Punk chant. And there's no chant in WWE that pisses me off more than CM Punk chant nowadays.
Yeah, I agree there. That certainly gets annoying, but you can expect that from the crowd in Chicago going to do that. And I also expect the crowd to be pro Jinder Mahal. You know how Randy Orton is seen by most of the WWE universe, and especially the crowd like Chicago crowd or even a Philadelphia crowd if the pay-per-view was in Philadelphia. Either way, I see that happening for Jinder. Him getting this push and the fans being like, why not? We might as well cheer for him. Being against Randy Orton and just trying to be cool dudes and dudettes out there watching live that are going to be there at the show. That hey, we might as well just be cheering for Jinder. Hope he wins, and then be sad when he doesn't, and riot and be pissed off that Randy Orton won, even though that was very highly anticipated for that to happen. So it's always interesting how fans are sometimes. Not all fans. I'm not saying everybody that's at the pay-per-view on Sunday is going to act like that. I'm just saying there's going to be that minority or amount of people that are going to be that and be like that and do things that way. Either as a follower, like following whoever is leading that, or them themselves. Either way, it's certainly going to be interesting to see how the crowd is in Chicago. Karen, was I correct in hearing you earlier that you might be at Extreme Rules?
Yes, I might be at Extreme Rules because it's going to be here in Baltimore. But back when you said earlier how you think the crowd might be pro Jinder Mahal because, that's how Chicago is. I fear, and next week, if when we do the show, I'll probably even bring something that happens. They're just going to crap over the whole match. They're going to chant things from CM Punk, which pisses me off. We Are Awesome, that really pisses me off. They're going to bring a beach ball, that pisses me off as well. And they're going to just chant dumb things the entire match. And one thing I hate is when fans just take over the show and when they ruin segments because of that. They literally ruined the first Universal title match between Balor and Rollins by chanting about the title the whole time, and that ruined the match for me. And I'm not saying, and I know people are going to say, oh, I paid my money for my ticket. I'm going to say whatever I want. But you're doing this to the detriment of the wrestlers in the ring. The what chant especially, because the wrestlers need you to pay attention to what they're saying. When you chant what or CM Punk or anything like that, you're pretty much telling them, we don't care what you're saying. And the We Are Awesome chant, it basically just says, we're going to come to the show and be jerks. We don't care about your match or what you're doing or what you're saying. And those type of crowd chants just anger me to the point where I mute my TV most of the time.
Yeah, and especially if it was a Raw exclusive, it'd be chanting Michael Cole or something. They just chant whatever they feel like announcer's name. And with JBL being in the news, fans thinking he's a bully and everything with the Mauro Ronaldo situation, they might be chanting JBL or Pirate JBL and other stuff and other stupid stuff that they might want to think of. That they just chant. I agree with you 100% on that for sure. Mark Ramble, what are your thoughts on the crowd? How do you think the crowd is going to be there in Chicago? Area here in the Midwest, how do you think they're going to be, and how they should act there for Backlash?
Well, honestly, I'm going to slightly disagree with you, Kyron, because the thing is, I don't mind if the crowd does their thing, because at least they're interactive with the superstars. I get what you say, like, it's a sign like, hey, I don't care, because it's definitely true. I mean, you make perfect sense with that. And sometimes some promos are a little bit stale. So having an interactive crowd probably brings some energy within the attitude towards the superstars and how they're delivering it. Maybe it could amp up the attitude in the whole vibe of the whole situation. We can't lie, let's be real. There are some very stale promos, some very stale segments. And in my personal opinion, I think sometimes the crowd makes that segment better than what it should have been. But just heading on the Backlash, knowing that, or NXT really, knowing that it's in Chicago, you're gonna hear CM Punk chants. There's no doubt in my mind that they're possibly going to be chanting that the whole damn show. But let's be real. I mean, it's been happening since Punk left. It's been happening even when Punk was wrestling. I mean, let's be real. It's going to happen. We got to get used to it. And I'm probably going to be doing the same thing in my house.
But here's the thing about that. When Punk first left, it made sense because, people were legit angry the way he left the company. He was exiled from the company, getting fired on one day. That made sense. But it's been 3 years now. Let it go. He's not coming back. He doesn't care if you chant for his name. It does not matter. If you chant CM Punk, for example, I will never forgive the fans. And this happened on the Raw a few weeks for WrestleMania in Green Bay when they chanted for CM Punk while Seth Rollins in the middle of the ring giving an emotional promo. That legit angered me to the point I almost threw something across the room. That pissed me off that really did piss me off because you like you said, some promos are stale. I agree with that. That was not. And like I said, them bringing a beach ball. And I want to truly believe that fans don't go to wrestling shows, with the purpose to wreck it. I really want to believe that. But when you go out there and chant, "We are awesome," you're wrecking it. And I promise you, if I do go to Extreme Rules and any of those chants break out, I promise you guys, I will not be a part of it. I'll literally tweet to you guys to tell you, I promise I'm not part of this CM Punk chant. I'm not part of this "We Are Awesome" chant. I'm never gonna do those type of chants. They make the show worse. Prime example, SummerSlam Universal title match. I haven't gone back to watch that match. Was a legit dream match for me between Balor and Rollins. And yes, I didn't like the Universal title design either. But hearing the crowd chanting about the title while great matches going on, that angered me. And I haven't gone back to watch the match yet.
Oh, emotion.
No, it's understandable. I mean, there's matches that get ruined because of the crowd reaction to some fans, and they can't even watch it back or won't watch it live. They just are turned off by it because of the fans disregarding almost just in that instance being the Universal title match. A new title being debuted. Raw had to get a new championship because the WWE championship went to SmackDown. Holistically, went with Dean Ambrose and everything. That they had to create something. They called it the Universal title. And then they debuted the title belt in itself, and people were joking about it and giving shit and stuff like that. But you still have two great athletes in the ring fighting for this new championship that they're trying already in the first match to build into for something and build a, start it, then build it, but start and build a legacy with the Universal Championship. And you have Finn Balor and Seth freaking Rollins and that and the crowd. I don't know, being assholes and taking it away and chanting with the chant. Yes, they paid their money. Yes, they can do what they want to do. I mean, if I was able to go to WrestleMania in Orlando, I would say what I want to say. I'm with Kyron. I wouldn't do any of that stupid shit. But maybe it's something I'll say some things, whatever, and I have the right to do so up to a point, and stuff like that. But you know what I mean, right? I would say what I want to say. As any fan is able to say what they want to say when they're at the show. It's just it goes past a boundary when they do what they've done at that match, at other matches, CM Punk chants and kind of hijacking segments when someone's trying to do a promo and this and that it's just, there is a line. And to me, in that match, the promos in those situations, they cross it. And hopefully that doesn't happen at Backlash in any of the matches, because even the Jinder Mahal Randy Orton match, I think, can still show and Jinder can actually prove something, even though he might not win the title, because I don't think that's going to happen. But still proves on that maybe he could even be entered in the Money in the Bank when we get to the next pay-per-view for SmackDown, which is a whole other ball of wax, because I still think, and maybe hopefully the next year they do this, there should be a dual brand pay-per-view for Money in the Bank. But it is what it is. It's going to be SmackDown Live exclusive, and maybe Jinder Mahal could be put into that depending on how he does and works with Randy Orton and working there in the title match in the main event, WWE giving him this chance really for a superstar like Jinder. Essence take the ball and run with it, or fall flat on his face. Either way, it's certainly going to be interesting to see what happened for Jinder, or happens for Jinder at that point. But I just wanted to share my thoughts on that. Any thoughts on my thoughts there, Mark? I know I thought I heard you about to say something, but it's just, I don't know. Fans, yeah, they can say what they want to say, but in those instances, I do agree with kind of they go too far and they ruin matches for some in the WWE.
Now that you have a point on right there, you definitely have a point on the fact that it goes to the point that you mess up a match. Understand, if you're interactive in the match and you're going along, if you're doing some, like, don't get me wrong, WrestleMania, I feel like the beach ball situation, like Kyron, because I know me and you were at Mania, the thing with the beach ball was it wasn't really like a part of the show. It was more like pre-show type of thing. But, I get what you're saying. Like, if that happened during a match, okay, that would have been pretty annoying. But, if this is the thing, if the fans are interactive throughout the match using, I don't know, some type of theme out of the wrestler, like, say, for example, I don't know, they were singing to Seth Rollins' theme, or they were humming Seth Rollins' theme song as if Seth Rollins was wrestling, that would be different. But if they're doing something else out of nowhere, it's unrelated to the whole wrestling topic or anything, then, yeah, that would make sense. That's when I would agree with you. But I feel like the interaction with the fans, I feel like that's one of the better parts of the match to an extent. So
I'm
I
not
agree with you
saying,
and then disagree.
I'm not saying we should have no crowd interaction, because crowd interaction, just like it can ruin a show, can help it. I mean, look at Ty Dillinger. He got over from the 10 chant, and it's perfect during one of his matches.
Well, yeah,
But at the same time, when he's not out there, or the referee's counting a 10 to count the 10, and all you hear is 1, 10, 10, that breaks the immersion of storytelling, because the getting counted out can really be a good way to build up drama. But when you just can't 10 and 10 between each number, that really hurts it. And I do like some crowds like that. For example, look at NXT TakeOver London. I love that crowd. But at the same time, I hated the crowd in Orlando when Section 220 kept chanting that section's name. That was annoying to the crowd. When the rest of the crowd chanted, "Shut the F up."
Yeah, sorry about that. Trying to get myself off mute. I'm actually looking here in the chat. I don't know if you see this as well, Kyron or Mark Rambo, but I'm just going to read some of. We have Raunchy Mikey actually joining us on the chat live.
I see him.
Huh?
Yeah, I see him.
Okay, and I'm just going to read one of his thoughts here. He says, "My thoughts so far about what I know is Jinder being pushed. Fuck that steroid freak. Raw's trash. That IC title is now the main title for Raw. Now that Lesnar is AFK. So, and he has some other ones here. Braun is out, so Raw is dead.
This is
Where's Mojo's push? WWE makes no sense. And other ones there that Mark and the other guys can see as well. But I just wanted to share that. Thanks, Raunchy Mikey, for stopping by. For everyone who stopped by watching it live, greatly appreciated. But you guys, I guess I'll throw it to you guys. What are your thoughts on his thoughts?
Mike still has no chill. But in honesty, I really kind of agree with him. Like at the same time with Jinder getting a push, we always claim, new people should get pushes, so they're finally doing that. But the thing is, that's kind of like people can be hypocrites, because what they really mean when they say, like, we want the stars, we want to get pushed, not anyone else. And I admit, I'm not a Jinder Mahal fan. I really couldn't care less about him. Sorry. And what he said, where's his Mojo's push? The less of that guy, the better. I can't stand. Well, you remember I told you he's like my least favorite guy, one of my least favorite guys in WWE right now. I don't care for him. So other than that, I don't really know what to say. That's all I gotta say about what he said.
Okay, Mark.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. He has a point with some of the stuff he said. I didn't exactly know what he said, because it kind of, the way it was pronounced. Maybe I need to go in the comments and review what it said. But what I did hear was the term "Braun is dead." Yeah, knowing that he has the shoulder injury, whatever it was, maybe he has a point, but I don't see him, because of the shoulder injury, losing that momentum, so to speak, that he has. Because everybody knows Braun Strowman is a monster. He'll come back. Maybe what he'll do is they'll bring him back end of a big match. Maybe they'll continue to feud with Roman Reigns, or maybe they'll instantly put him in a title shot. Who knows? Braun is not dead yet. Maybe he didn't say it in that way. Braun is not even close to done. His momentum may be shifted a little because of the injury, but he's definitely gonna be in that title picture sooner than later. And if he isn't, I have serious problems with that, because I'm really starting to like Braun. And there's no way in hell if Roman Reigns gets the title shot before
Mark.
Strowman, yeah.
I don't mean to cut you off, but I did want Raunchy's Michael's thoughts to be shown here. He says, "No, Raw is dead, not Braun. Braun is out, which equals Raw is dead. Braun was literally the most exciting thing about Raw." So I might have misspoke on his behalf, but he was saying Raw is dead, not Braun Strowman. But with Braun being out, Raw is dead and not worth seeing.
Yep, Raw is dead, definitely. I agree with you, right? I feel like the only thing they have now is Finn and Seth. Finn Rollins. Finn Balor. Finn Balor and Seth Rollins.
It's Finn Rollins and Seth
Balor.
There you go. Seth Balor. There we go. We got new WWE superstars.
Finn Rollins and Seth Balor. Those two are the last hope until.
Well, hey, don't forget about The Miz and Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, that's been pretty decent.
Well, it's really The Miz for me, because Dean Ambrose just fell off the map, in my
Dean has actually been doing pretty good lately. If you ask me, I think he's been doing pretty good again.
Yeah, I've enjoyed Dean, but then again, I'm not exactly I'm whatever about that. Says Dean is my boy, but still, I still think he's actually pulling his own weight with the feud with Miz. He has ever since they had it on SmackDown Live.
If you give Dean Ambrose something interesting, he'll work with it. I mean, he's done good with the Miz on SmackDown Live. Like I said, when he won the title from him, that was a pretty good match.
We have breaking news. Looks like Raunchy Mikey might be stepping in.
Oh boy, this is fun. Like I said, I think if you give Ambrose good material, then he can run with it. But like this feud in general, I mean, I don't think Ambrose is gonna keep the title after Extreme Rules, but I'll talk about that when we do the show, the podcast on it. But I think Ambrose been pulling weight. Bray Wyatt, I don't know what to say about Bray Wyatt. You know, sometimes he's good, sometimes he's WWE just doesn't know the hell to do with him.
Oh, yeah.
And I might, like I said in a tweet, if you give Roman Reigns something good, he can be good. And like I'm looking more forward to that Fatal 5-Way, especially if I'm going to be there in person. And I think those 5 can really help carry the brand. Granted, like I said in the last hey Mike, like I said,
what's going on?
Payback review show that Braun Strowman was the greatest thing in WWE, and he was. And now that he's hurt, that's going to hurt Raw because you're losing one of your best things. Even though I'm more excited for that Fatal 5-Way than I would have been in an ambulance match between Reigns and Strowman.
The big dog has approached the podcast.
What is up, guys?
Hey, I was just gonna say, the floor is yours. You have some thoughts you wanted to share.
All right, I just heard the Dean Ambrose and Miz fight. I'm sorry, but we saw this fucking shit. I mean, 1,000 gajillion times already, and they had the nerve to feud these two together again. I mean, we know they could put on a show. We know that, but do we want to see it again for the umpteenth fucking time? I don't. I mean, Jesus Christ, the whole intercontinental, because I read the shit that happens. I don't watch the WWE really much anymore. I just read what happens. That whole, was a Fatal 5-Way match. There could have been so many other superstars that could have won. But they're doing the Miz and Dean Ambrose again. We saw that on pay-per-views. We saw that on SmackDown Live. Why the hell do they have to revive this again? We've seen this shit already. And obviously, we know, I mean, you're crazy if you don't think it's going to happen. We know that Miz is going to win. He's going to win, without a doubt. You know it. Because everyone fucking hates, majority of people hate Dean as the IC champ. And honestly, Miz, he made that title relevant. He really did. I mean, he rocked it with that title, doing that whole IC title world tour. I mean, he sold the shit out of that. He's a fantastic IC champion. I definitely think he's going to win it, but yeah, there ain't no way in hell Dean's going to win that shit. And I feel like they should stop rehashing these goddamn things on us. Seriously.
Yeah, reach.
I could have said it better.
Yeah, I agree. I agree that Miz will be winning the championship at some point. Will be at Extreme Rules already. Who knows? Maybe they'll hold that off until later. I don't know about maybe the SummerSlam, whatever. The Miz can have his moment and win the title. But either way, I don't see Dean holding this title too much longer. And again, like I said, I wish Money in the Bank was a dual branded pay-per-view because if Miz does win the championship at Extreme Rules, they could have then had Ambrose and others and whatever, maybe even the Miz himself, part of Raw's Money in the Bank ladder match. And they have 2 ladder matches, which made Money in the Bank even stronger and better than in the past couple of years. Money in the Bank has passed Survivor Series in my eyes to be part of the Big Four. But the fact that after the brand extension and everything that they're decided to make it a only SmackDown Live pay-per-view, it was just dumb to me. It wasn't best for business, wasn't smart, wasn't what I thought they should have done. But hey, they got smarter people than me there in WWE, so I think they know what they're doing. But to me, I don't think that was the best way to go.
I actually agree with you said when you said Money in the Bank is kind of replaced Survivor Series as a Big Four. I've been saying that for the last year or so. Now, I wanted to be a dual pay-per-view as well, but there's 2 problems. I have mainly one problem with that being a dual pay-per-view. who the hell are you gonna cash in on if Brock Lesnar's never there? That's basically my only problem. If you like put Raw on yeah, have a Raw Money in the Bank too. It's like, who are you gonna cash in on? Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental title. That's my problem. That's my only problem with doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Is is putting Raw Money in the Bank. And as for the SmackDown Money in the Bank match, I know it's what 2 months away. I already know who I'm picking to win it. I already know who I'm picking. And I'm not gonna tell you guys now, obviously, but I already know who I'm picking. Unless injury prevent it, I know who I'm picking for that match already.
Same here, bro. I already have a front runner in my own pick for the Money in the Bank ladder match. I'd be shocked if my superstar is not in the match, but I have my pick as well. But obviously, we'll hold that off till we get to Money in the Bank, till we get to that prediction show. But I'm with you on the wavelength there. And hey, you never know; it could be the same superstar. But anyways, Michael, is there anything else you want to bring up? Because I assume since you haven't been watching, you won't be wanting to be part of the prediction stuff. But any other thing to share and get off your chest?
Just to fall back on what you said about Money in the Bank, at this fucking point, Bo Dallas is gonna win the goddamn Money in the Bank because fucking WWE is doing some of the craziest shit I've ever seen. Fucking think about it. I mean, I heard you, Kieran. I heard you before about Mojo Rawley. Like, you don't like him. I understand. I'm not the biggest fan of him ever. But the thing is, what I don't understand, why the hell give him such an ultimate win, make Jinder job for a gajillion years, and then push him so hard? And what pissed me off the most was reading. I read today or yesterday evening, last night, I read that he pinned the phenomenal AJ Styles. Are you kidding me?
Yep.
Are you know how much, I mean, I read online on Twitter. Twitter was fucking blowing up. Everyone was infuriated. How the hell do you do that? And I know I'm scared now because I think this motherfucker is going to beat Randy Orton, and we're going to deal with this guy in the fucking Bollywood bitches. Who the fuck are they? I've never seen in my goddamn life.
Maharaja is going to be
Mike,
winning.
if Mahal wins, Mike, I'm going to be thinking of you. That's all. I'm going to be thinking of you if Mahal wins this match because I know
If Mahal wins, if Mahal wins,
reaction. If Jinder Mahal wins, I will think of Raunchy Mike. I'll even obviously give him a shout out and be like, I wonder what Raunchy's thinking right now.
Bro, if he wins, if Jinder Mahal wins, I'm gonna give you my phone number. Call me. I'm at the hospital because I had a stroke. That's exactly what's gonna fucking happen. I will watch the pay-per-view. I haven't watched the storylines, but I will watch this pay-per-view this Sunday. I will watch it. And should I fucking record reaction if he fucking loses?
Bro, you should do a live. If you're not gonna do live reactions for other matches because of whatever reason, you should at least do a live reaction for the main event.
I will do that. I will do that. If this motherfucker wins,
we will too.
I think now I actually want Mahal to win just because of you, Mike. Just because of you, I want Mahal to win.
You do realize if he wins, I'm really gonna lose my shit. I'm really going to, I'm literally going to lose my mind. This is gonna be so bad. This is gonna be so fucking bad.
Me and Mark will not, will not have clicked so fast to get to a video when.
Oh my god, I'm dreading that day, man. It's gonna fucking happen. I know it. Think about it. He pinned AJ Styles already. He pinned AJ Styles already. He's the number one person on SmackDown Live.
Do that to try, to show that hey, Jinder Mahal can actually win this on Sunday. Trying to build that up, but then still inevitably, to me, I still think it's going to be
in a world. Just think about this, gentlemen. In a world, we're gonna have Jinder Mahal as champion, right? And then we have a part timer who's on vacay with the championship. Think about that for a second. That's where we're at in WWE. And we're at a point in WWE where the Intercontinental Championship is the fucking main title right now. Just let that marinate in your brain for a second. Just think about that shit. We don't deserve this, guys. We don't deserve this, guys. We pay for the WWE fucking network every month. We dedicate hours and hours and hours of our lives to this shit. We do not deserve this. We deserve better products.
I know. I got to get into an airport tonight. So yeah, WWE takes up our time for sure. And now,
motherfuckers,
having this stuff going on. If Jinder wins, you and there's another YouTuber that I'm going to be thinking of if that happens. And I would want Jinder Mahal to win, not for Raunchy's response and live reaction, but for Twitter to see all the responses, all the tweets. All this stuff, the craziness, Twitter will crash if that happens.
If Jinder Mahal wins, I'm going to become famous within 24 hours. Just my reaction. I'm going to lose my shit.
You're definitely going to get back up to 1K subscribers in no time.
I will break something.
I need to see that. I need. You know, I don't never gonna root for Mahal, but I need to see that. Okay, I need that in my life. I am sick right now.
I will film with my Canon high definition camera so you can see all of its glory. I'll get a fucking wide angle so I'm fucking breaking shit all over the goddamn place. Oh, if he fucking wins, I swear to God, if he fucking wins, oh my God, he's gonna fucking win.
Just make sure, even though in that anger, that you don't break the camera that you're actually
Don't break the
using.
damn camera. I need that.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm gone for a month and fucking Jinder pins AJ and fucking Bollywood bitches. I mean, who are they? Who are they? Who are they?
The Singh brothers, yes, it certainly would be interesting. And, you know, if Jinder Mahal does win the championship, it's going to be with the help of the Singh brothers, and formerly known as the Bollywood Boys, to win that championship. And the fact that he beat AJ Styles, Maharaja, all this other stuff, time for
these
Jinder
fucking
Mahal,
these fucking Bali little fucking midgets that came out of nowhere. These Oompa Loompas just charge into the ring, and I have no idea who the fuck they are. I can't take it, man. I just can't. I just can't do it. I can't.
But could this be a different thing where you're thinking that this is going to happen so much, and if you do that reaction, that instead of going crazy and being so angry, you'll be just like no reaction because this all led up to something that you thought could happen. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you right now.
A reverse effect where instead of you breaking shit, you're just silent and staring.
I'll tell you right now. If Jinder Mahal wins, I don't know what my reaction is going to be. I'll be pissed off, but Jinder Mahal wins. I'll put my fucking camera to my TV and I will cancel the fucking WWE Network Live right there.
You're a damn liar. You ain't canceling it.
I will do it. I will do it.
You got you on tape now here.
I will do it.
We spent so long talking about this. We haven't even got to our predictions yet.
I can fucking buy 2 nice McDonald's meals with that goddamn $10. You understand? I can fucking enjoy that. I'm not enjoying WWE. I can enjoy 2 fucking McDonald's meals.
Well,
even though I don't usually eat that anymore, but still, just a point.
Yeah, same here.
Mike, I would like to thank you for making me spit water all over my floor. I just had to mop up. I'd like to thank you for that. Luckily,
I was wondering why you had a stick in your hand.
Yeah, it was a mop. When you I spit water. That's why I ran into the other room. I had to grab a mop and mop the floor up. Luckily, no one else is here, so my mom or grandmother won't get mad at me.
But I promise you guys, I will film at least. If I don't film the whole pay-per-view, I will film that final match. I'll set up the tripod. I'll film that final match just so we can see what happens.
Oh, that's all I need.
And
wait, it's Sunday, right? This shit says Sunday, or is it not?
No, it's this Sunday.
Oh, fuck me.
What?
I just can't wait. So close. I'm going to see demise of Randy Orton, the Legend Killer, fucking Jinder, fucking bitch face, and that's it.
No, this is going to be demise of Raunchy Mikey.
I told you Randy Orton, but Raunchy Mikey,
This is the match that officially ends my channel.
Jinder the GOAT.
Shut the fuck up, Mark. I love you, man, but shut up.
Oh, you know what? You might want to tell me to shut up because I don't know if you read anywhere or seen a video of or whatever, but you know, Mahal doing an interview talking about how he's looking forward to the match and this and that, and how he sees himself as the new Legend Killer, and and Randy Orton's gonna be first on that list to win the WWE Championship.
Breathe, Mike, breathe.
You know what? I just want to. You know what I want to do? I want to go up to Jinder. I don't give a shit. I'm the type of person, really. I'm the type of person that really doesn't give a shit what happens to me. I want to walk up to Jinder and take a fucking pin and poke it into his body and just let all the fucking steroid fluid just fucking pop right out, see him shrink to a little fucking morsel. That little fucker. I know he's on stuff. Nothing. He's on steroids. He's on fucking roids. I know roids when I goddamn see it. And that motherfucker's roided up to fucking high hell.
Hard body Mahal.
I love pissing you off, Mike. That's one of my favorite things on this show is to piss you off.
Oh my god, man. My god.
My god.
Mark, you really quiet.
Dude, when he takes a shit, even his shit has veins. That's how fucking roided up this motherfucker is.
Hey, what can I say? He's just great.
I fucking can't, man. I can't. I'm trying, but I can't believe this is gonna happen this Sunday.
They're gonna do it. He's gonna win what?
Oh my god, man.
He's great.
Well, this will all. Hey guys, hey, Mark, Kieran, Raunchy. This is all going to be for naught because in the end of the day, when he does his live reaction, when I do my live reaction for the main event for Backlash, which I still think should be Shinsuke Nakamura and Dolph Ziggler because Shinsuke's on the freaking poster. But anyways, Randy Orton's going to win. He's going to retain his title. Everything's going to be good in Raunchy's world, and we can just move on, lock 7 foot. But at Money in the Bank, Raunchy Mikey, we might have to see Jinder Mahal in the Money in the Bank ladder match for SmackDown Live, be part of one of the big participants there. But beyond that, that is what it is. But I think everything, all the stuff, I don't think he'll have to break anything. I don't think he has to go crazy. I think it'll all work out. Randall Keith Thornton, he'll retain the championship and he'll still be WWE champion by 10:30 there on Sunday night.
I'm literally gonna have Fireball right next to my
Great balls of fire.
fucking couch, and I will take a shot if this happens.
You had
I
better
will
watch
drink.
that match with a Bible in your hand, praying to God that somehow Randy Orton does not lose this match. That's what you're gonna do. When you're the man, I guarantee you're gonna have a Bible in your hand and a holy cross on your wall. You're gonna be praying that Randy Orton wins this match.
I will be. I will be. I will be. I promise you. I will pray on camera. I will pray on camera.
Free Randy.
I might record my own live reaction. That's how this match turns out. I might just watch it on my computer and record through my computer. I might just do that.
You know, I like your idea with the Bible and stuff there, Kyron, for Raunchy Mikey. That should be the start of his video when he does the live reaction, being the praying before the match, of course, and then go to the match and see how.
I'll do that. You know what? I'll do that. I'm gonna film like a mini vlog on Sunday morning when I wake up, and I'm just gonna go through my ritual of praying and just what I hope to happen. I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna show me listen to some nice calming music and everything just to prepare for this goddamn match. I'll do like a little mini vlog in the morning, and I'll upload to YouTube to prepare my thoughts. And
one of the music while you're trying to calm yourself should be Randy Orton's theme. You just play that, and that'll calm you too.
Yeah, but listen to
Part of your ritual.
You should be listening to Burning My Light. Don't not voices because Burning My Light is a better thing. Just listen to Randy Orton Burning My Light over and over again.
Yeah, just play it on a loop. Just keep going all through the day. Burning My Light, and then if you want, go to voices, whatever, either way. Because I'll be hearing some voices in my head and thinking of Raunchy Mikey if Jinder Mahal wins.
Man, if Jinder Mahal wins, I'm just gonna turn back to emo and just listen to fucking Linkin Park crawl into my skin and just be sad as shit. I'm just gonna.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna say Nickelback.
Oh fuck that shit! No, I'll die first.
Mike, promise me
That's
one
not
thing.
hit on Nickelback. They have some good songs.
What's up, Kieran?
If Orton does not win this match, please be here next Thursday night for the show. Please be here for that.
I will. I promise. I promise you. Either way, I'll be here next Thursday for the discussion of this goddamn fuckfest of a pay-per-view.
Hey, I'm telling you, man.
Mark, cut the shit.
Is going to surprise all of you guys. He is.
No, what I actually think
hold the belt for one day and get RKO'd and lost it and lose it to Randy Orton. He's gonna lose it.
Quite honest though, one thing that could be a surprise at this pay-per-view is not Jinder Mahal defeating the former Legend Killer Randy Orton, but could be Breezango winning the tag team titles from the Usos. That could be the surprise of the night.
I hope that shit happens. I hope that shit happens. I love them.
They're fashion files. That's actually kind of entertaining to me. I certainly actually enjoy it. Just as much as I like seeing these two teams get their asses whipped by the Packers every year. The fashion files are actually entertaining and interesting to me, and I actually kind of would want to see the Breezango win the tag team titles from the Usos because their stuff, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's just since day one-ish, whatever crap that is, it's not interesting to me. But that's just me. But anyways, on that lovely note, and Raunchy Mikey is saying that he's going to cancel his WWE Network membership.
I will do it on camera. I will fucking do it on camera. Mark my words. I will do it on camera. If listen to me, if Jinder Mahal wins and it's some bullshit finish with the Bollywood bitches midgets come in and fucking interfere, I will cancel my subscription because that would be the ending point for me.
That will bring. No, go ahead.
I'm gonna post something in the group chat just for you, Mike.
Oh, what the fuck are you trying to do to me, Kier? Are you trying to destroy me right now before Sunday? What are you trying to do to me, man?
This is for your preparation for the match.
All right, what's my preparation?
It's simple. I linked you burning my light for an entire hour. Just listen to it. Listen to the song.
There you go. Hey.
From 8 o'clock a.m. whenever you wake up to right before the match starts. This is my gift to you.
I put it. Thank you, man. I put it right on my desktop right here. It is literally on my desktop, and I will vlog with this shit, and I'll post it up Sunday morning as my preparation. It's right there, right on my desktop, so I won't forget.
I was thinking about that, yeah, because I always listen to 30-minute and 1 hour of theme songs. There you go. I like that idea. Looking forward to that. On YouTube. But on that great note, we'll actually get into Backlash, guys. I mean, we actually have a show to predict. Roger Mike, you're welcome to stay if you wish to. But let's start with the kickoff match. Ty Dillinger, Perfect 10 versus Aiden English. So I'm going to start actually with Kyron. Who do you have winning that match and why?
Dillinger. I don't really need much explanation. This is just for Dillinger to get more over on the main roster. So he's obviously going to win. Aiden English has zero momentum, so Dillinger's obviously going to win.
Okay, Mark.
Hey, I mean, I'm going to piggyback off Tyler. Aiden English has been irrelevant since the ugly dude. The ugly dude that was part of one half of the Broad Villains. I forgot his other name. He's been completely irrelevant. Ty Dillinger, the Perfect 10, is going to catch the dog. Nothing else to say.
Yeah, I see certainly how it's interesting with WWE trying to do something with Aiden English. It sounds Gotch has been since been released from WWE. You would have thought if that wasn't good, they'll have the chance to release something. I mean, heck, they still have the Ascension on the WWE roster, so it's not it's on live, I believe. So if that was going to be the case, they at least may have given the Von Villains at least one more chance at that tag team titles, but that's not being the case. They cut Diamond Gotch. He might be going to New Japan or ROH. I forget where the reports were for him, but Aiden English here, they're going to make everything trying to do something with him. I still see Ty Dillinger getting the win because he's coming from NXT. He being the big debut, quote unquote, at the Royal Rumble, 2017 Royal Rumble, there at the 10 spot. So I see Ty Dillinger winning. I go with the consensus here. Ty Dillinger over Aiden English in the kickoff match for the kickoff show, which to me I don't usually care about the matches. Next match we'll go to Luke Harper versus Eric Rowan. So I'll let Mark Rambo go first. Who do you see winning this match in the battle of former brothers? Luke Harper and Eric Rowan.
This match seems really interesting. I like the way they put it up because now they're separate from Bray Wyatt. Let's see what they could do in the ring by themselves. They had that one match on SmackDown I thought was pretty good. It was like two big colossal dudes just going at it. I got Luke Harper winning this because I feel like he has more momentum than Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan is still trying to fit into his character, so to speak. That little goat face thing is just weird to me. I don't even know what's up with it. It's still kind of like the continuation of the whole Wyatt family thing. And if you think about it, Luke Harper, he's still like that, but he's a little different. He's kind of just becoming his own self, so to speak. I want Luke Harper to win because I want him to have a title shot in the near future. I like Luke Harper. I like Bray Wyatt, but Bray Wyatt's not there anymore. So I got Luke Harper winning.
Okay. Karen?
From what I heard on Talking Smack Tuesday night, Eric Rowan debuts a new type of character. He gave Renee Young a balloon and had like a clown paint on his goat face. I think they're going to try to give this gimmick a chance. So as great as Luke Harper is, I think Eric Rowan's going to win this match because I want to see where this gimmick's going to take him. So I think they'll give it to Eric Rowan.
All right, that's where I'm going to go as well. That was going to be my surprise there. I'm going to go with Eric Rowan getting the win. And again, like I was kind of talking about Aiden English. Difference is Aiden English going up against the buzzsaw of Ty Dillinger and his coming up from NXT and what I explained there in that match. But in this way, for Eric Rowan, WWE giving him a chance and it seems like maybe even giving him a push that most of us think that should go to Luke Harper. Luke Harper heck should be even a title match. You know, it'll always forever be known Jinder Mahal getting a WWE title match before Luke Harper. So the fact that got jumped over by other WWE superstars for title matches and being pushed is baffling to me, but it is what it is. And now Eric Rowan, even himself, could be the same. So I'm going, in my prediction, Eric Rowan getting the win over Luke Harper there. Excuse me. Next match we go to here, Sami Zayn, Baron Corbin, one-on-one. I'm going to go first. I'm going with Baron Corbin getting the win. Simple as that. Sami Zayn has been bad, and meaning bad. We're coming from Raw to SmackDown Live, not getting the push that we all thought he was going to get right away. Maybe WWE just wanted to sit on it and wait. You know, we were all expecting it to happen right away when he got to the show, but maybe WWE wants to just wait for it, sit on it, maybe wait for it till SummerSlam or after to actually start him getting wins. As of right now, he's just a jobber for the brand, and he's going to continue to do that here with Baron Corbin to get the win because I think Baron Corbin has to say bigger things, bigger plans, or at least I think WWE has bigger plans for Baron Corbin. I certainly hope so because he deserves it. Hard work and like a machine as Baron Corbin is. So I'm going with Baron Corbin. Kieran, who do you have in this match? Sami Zayn versus Baron Corbin.
First off, let me just say I agree with what you said about Sami Zayn. How when he came to SmackDown, we all thought he was going to get the push he really deserves because Raw wasn't doing anything with him. But SmackDown's done just about probably less than Raw did with him. Mm-hmm. Now, I will say this, and I'm pretty sure all of you, Mike included, will agree with me on this. Had he won that no contenders match, Jinder Mahal, we all could have bought that. We could. I would like to see Ray do it for Sami Zayn. I think that'd be a pretty good match. But here I'm picking Baron Corbin because WWE sees Baron Corbin as a future main event, and so do I. And I love Sami. I actually like Sami Zayn more than Baron Corbin, but I think Corbin's gonna win it here.
Okay, Mark Rambo.
You know what? I'm gonna be a little different. I want Sami Zayn to win this one. I feel like SmackDown is the land of opportunities, right? That's what they start saying after the brand split or whatever the hell you want to call it. If it's the land of opportunities, give this man Sammy a legitimate win. I feel like he's just been a test dummy or crash dummy ever since he's came to the main roster. He's not got the legitimate push that he deserves. And if I was Sami Zayn as a man, I would be pissed. I'm sitting here getting ragdolled as if I was Enzo Amore, just getting thrown around, taking L after L after L. I would feel some kind of way. I really hope they give Sami Zayn a legitimate run. It does not have to be for the World Championship match or Championship title. It could be for the IC title. I would be fine with that. He would be the perfect IC title. Oh, wait, shit. Never mind. Because IC is on Raw. So I apologize for that. Just give this man a run, really. Honestly, just give him a run. And I hope Sami Zayn wins. I don't mind Baron Corbin winning because I do see him being a world title picture contender as well, like you said, Kyron. But I'm going to go with Sami Zayn. I mean, come on. We just give the man his props. He's a great wrestler. He's just being mistreated, misused.
Okay. Next match, SmackDown Women's Champion Flair and Becky Lynch versus Natalya, Carmella, and Tamina, the Welcoming Committee, in a 6-women tag team match. I'm going to let Mark Rambo, who just finished with the last match, start with this one. Who do you have winning, and why? Do you see anybody turning heel or turning face, anything crazy like that? Like the fact that they don't have a women's, that they won't, or they plan not to have a women's title match here at Backlash, and just go with this 6-woman tag team match, was certainly telling to me that maybe, just maybe, who knows, something may be going down. And if something does go down, to me, it's going to be after the match is over and one of these teams win in a clean fashion. But what say you, Mark?
You know, it's interesting how they set it up. What I think is going to happen is it's the Welcoming Committee against Naomi, Charlotte, and Becky, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What I think is going to happen is they're going to win, right? And I feel like after that match, Becky is going to turn heel. She's gonna have a heel turn. I feel like something of that caliber is gonna happen, only because it's been thought out. Everybody's been saying, okay, so if rumor has it that Becky's gonna be healed, it's when I've been hearing from websites and sources and stuff. Don't see it happening because it just wouldn't fit Becky, but something in that alley is gonna happen. Becky Lynch, I believe, is gonna turn heel. She's gonna be another contender for the title, as well as Charlotte. But I have Naomi, Charlotte, and Becky winning this one because the Walking Committee was just something they threw together. It's not even that serious. BS.
Okay, Kyron?
I agree with everything you said, Mark, except one thing. Becky's not the one that's going to turn heel. Charlotte is. Because I've read reports on Bleacher Report, No DQ, What Culture, that WWE aren't really, happy with Charlotte being a face. And even am I. Charlotte,
is she even considered a face?
I guess. Charlotte was born to be a heel. And that's where she works on the mic best as a heel. I think the What Women Committee will win, whether Charlotte turns on her team during the match or after the match. I expect the What Women Committee to win, and I expect Charlotte to turn heel again, where she should be, because she during her title match with Naomi, and it makes sense because during her title match with Naomi, it was interrupted by the What Women Committee. So you can see she still wants that title. So why not?
Yeah, I guess why not? But I certainly don't think that anything's really going to be going down. I'm going to go with the face team. Champion Naomi, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch win. I don't see anything happening afterwards. No shenanigans, no Charlotte going back to heel or Becky from heel or anything like that. I don't see any shenanigans going down. In fact, I have Becky Lynch pinning Carmella. I see that continuing that storyline with Becky Lynch and Carmella, especially with James Ellsworth still part of it for God knows why he's still here, but whatever. And that storyline, that situation, Carmella, and so it'll be interesting to see how that goes down the road because you guys know how I feel about Carmella herself. But hopefully, maybe in the future, it gives Carmella a chance after finishing up with Becky Lynch. Maybe she goes over in that feud, and then she can be the next contender for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Whether it's still Naomi or somebody else winning the championship at that point. But either way, see Carmella getting her shot actually sooner rather than later. Hopefully, we'll see how that goes down the line. Next match, I want to go to. Let's just go to this one right away. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Dolph Ziggler. Shinsuke's debut. I'm going to go first, simply just say Shinsuke Nakamura for the win because he's the debut. It's his debut. He's on the poster. And why the heck not? So much highly anticipated to see his first match on the main roster. Yes, he has mentioned NXT and stuff like that. And technically, he's been wrestling Dolph Ziggler at WWE live events. But here on the pay-per-view at Backlash, so I'm looking forward to it. And most of the WWE Universe is as well. So I'm going to start with Mark Rambo. Who do you have winning this match between Shinsuke Nakamura and Dolph Ziggler?
Oh, man, that's easy. Shinsuke, he's a GOAT. He's just great at whatever he does. I still, to this day, get say mean comments, rude comments, hate comments, whatever, on the Shinsuke Nakamura video that I first had when I first saw him for the first time. And I grew to him, since his first match. I believe his first match was with Sami Zayn. I grew to him ever since. Just his whole persona, his in-ring ability, his charisma is just great. Like, you really can't do anything about that. I can't wait to see an AJ Styles Shinsuke Nakamura match on SmackDown. That is the thing I'm looking forward to the most. But the storyline, the feud between Ziggler and Nakamura is just amazing. I feel like Ziggler surprisingly has been putting on a freaking show when it comes to Nakamura, but Nakamura is Nakamura. He's going to win. So Shinsuke Nakamura is taking the dub on Sunday.
All right, Kyron, who do you have winning the match and why?
Obviously, I got Nakamura winning. This match will either make him or break him. And I'm not talking about in one match. I said this in my prediction video I did with my brother earlier. This match will either make his career or break his career. If this isn't a strong show for Nakamura, where does he really go from here? if he loses, where's he go from here? He has to win. Has to look good winning it. I'm not saying squash match. I want this to be a great 20-minute match, but Nakamura has to win, and he has to look good winning this match. So obviously, I'm picking Nakamura.
Okay, yes, I'm going to say. Next match, United States Championship: Kevin Owens, AJ Styles. Kieran, who do you have winning that match?
You said Owens and Styles, right?
Yes.
Okay, no doubt in my mind. I've been looking for this match for a long time. These are two of my favorite guys. I'm picking Owens to win because I don't think Dirty's gonna keep AJ Styles competing for the U.S. title very long. I think around maybe SummerSlam he'll be back in the main event, back to wrestling for the WWE title. So I'm picking Owens to win this match. It should be a great match, obviously, between two of the best wrestlers in the world. And yes, I am very much looking forward to this one, probably even more than Nakamura and Ziggler. But I'm picking Kevin Owens to win.
Okay, Mark Rambo.
Come on, we already know the answer. AJ Styles, all the way. Phenomenal one, best wrestler in the world. Hands down, period. No questions. Nothing. Best wrestler, AJ Styles. I rest my case.
So you think Owens should be dropping the title now?
Dropping the title.
Okay, just making sure you understand what you're saying there. I mean, there's a difference between saying that AJ Styles is the best wrestler in the world in your opinion, and then picking AJ Styles to be Kevin Owens, the United States champ. So I'm just making sure you know what you're doing.
Okay, let me just be more. Let me clarify it. AJ Styles is going to win the U.S. title, but he's not going to hold it that long. Does that sound better?
Sure, why not?
Okay, that's what I meant. He's going to win the title. Definitely, he's going to win the title. But him holding the title, U.S. title, like he held the WWE title, he's not going to be close. He's going to lose it in probably the next pay. I just feel like they need to put something under AJ Styles, considering how big he is as a wrestler. He can't just be AJ Styles wrestling mid carders. He has to be in the title picture because he's AJ freaking Styles. So that's what I meant.
Well, you want to talk about being part of a title picture? Maybe he'd be part of the Money in the Bank and maybe winning that. It may be.
Yeah.
Just being part of that and maybe having that chance. And not saying that if he won the United States Championship, he still wouldn't be able to do that. Kevin Owens, I still think, could be part of that. But either way, I'm going with Kevin Owens. I'm going with Kevin Owens to retain. I don't see him dropping it. They just, again, give him that new Tentron, the new shirts, new this, new that, being the out face from America and this. And I really think they're going to have him have a nice long run with the title. And I think it's going to even go past SummerSlam. So it's going to be interesting to see how long that actually goes. But here I have him winning and retaining at Backlash for sure, no doubt, at least in my mind there. And to the tag team titles, Breezango versus the Usos. I guess I'll go first quickly here. I'm going with the Usos to retain the tag team titles. I kind of want Breezango to win, but I don't see that happening. So my prediction is going with the Usos over Breezango. Kieran, what say you?
I would love to see Breezango win it because how entertaining they've been. I don't think it's going to happen just yet. I'm picking the Usos to retain as well. That's all I really got to say about this match because I really don't care much about it.
Okay, Mark Rambo?
No, I got Breezango winning just because, thinking about what Mike was saying, a couple of podcasts ago, they actually deserve it. I mean, they've been iffy in the ring sometimes, but they just I don't know, they got this really cool vibe to them. It's kind of funny and they perform and they could do what they have to do when they have to do it. The Usos are good. Black Alpha does not need a title shot. Give it to somebody else who is worthy of keeping it. Rhino, Heath Slater, I don't even know. They're not even in discussion right now.
Hell, Raw now.
Yeah. See, not even in discussion
You know
what? Yeah, Breezango, I feel like they're gonna win. It's just I don't know. Not the Usos, not American Alpha. Please don't.
All right, well.
You know what I just realized since while we've been doing these predictions?
What?
besides the Ziggler Nakamura match, the three of us have not completely agreed on one match besides that one match.
That's true. That's true. That is true. That is dang true. But here I'm looking at the live chat, and we just wanted to bring up some other people that have been part of the live chat. As I always say, part of my channel, what I try to do is always make sure that if you do leave a comment or a question, I always make sure to try to read it, or to read it on air, give you kind of a shout out, because you're taking time out of your day to not only watch, but to leave a comment as well. So actually, I have to scroll up, so that's kind of cool that I have to scroll up to find some comments or read some comments. First off here, JMX123 earlier saying that the IC title is dead right now. Boss Gamer Bra says Charlotte will not be heel. Ralph Skia Gaming saying what's good. AJ for the win. What's up? Me, formerly part of Main Event Marks, a friend of mine on Twitter and Facebook and other places as well. Steve with the 70s Magnum PI stash. Well, thanks. Yeah, I do need to shave this off sometime soon, but I appreciate that you like it. I don't think the ladies would, but at least somebody does. But also, Bust Gamer Bra as also says Becky will not be. So just that person wanted to share their thoughts there on that women. And just like I said, I just wanted to bring that up. Like I say, that's what I want to do here on this channel. Make sure people are heard when they're part of the live chat, because that's more and more people be able to be here live, share their thoughts. And hey, Emmy, CEO Emmy Richmond, here on YouTube as his name earlier, and you'll have to watch this back when it goes archived. I had my suit jacket on and I had my NFL helmets behind me. So I think you would appreciate that, because he's a big NFL fan himself. So. Anyways, moving to the main event, the WWE Championship match. And those that are still watching live, welcome to share your predictions as we go through as well. This one being the last match. Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal, the Maharaja, for the WWE Championship. The one that we've been talking about most of the night. So we're going to go with official predictions, and we're going to start off with Mark Rambo.
I already told you, man. Jinder the GOAT. Jinder Mahal, baby. He's winning. Sorry, Mike. I'm telling you, Jinder Mahal is going to Randy Orton's going to have an upset, if that makes sense. Jinder Mahal is winning. I'm telling you, the voids are kicking in. He feels great. Jinder Mahal is taking the dub. Randy Orton's getting it a week later.
Okay, Mark. Karen, you have one in mind.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind Orton's going to win this match. But like I said earlier, I want Jinder Mahal to win just because of Mike. Because I just want to see what he's going to do. But no doubt, I'm still going to pick Randy Orton. Just because I want Mahal to win for that reason doesn't mean I really think he's going to win. If he wins this match, I'm not going to do anything stupid to myself because I'm already sick as it is. But I'll be probably more surprised of that than anything else I've seen in the last few months, maybe years.
Okay, CEO Emmy Richmond saying here in the chat, let Jinder win by shenanigans. Randy can get the belt back.
The fuck out of here with your shenanigans. The hell are you talking about?
He's saying it won't hurt RKO to lose to Mahal, and if they give Mahal a strong heel champ run, then a good face can take him down, maybe AJ Styles. Says Randy Orton for the win for the main event and match. Thanks for your comments. What were we going to say, Michael?
Oh, I was just for what that guy said. Let him win by shenanigans. No shenanigans at all. What the hell are you talking about? No, it's not going to work out. All I know is I'm sick to my stomach right now just thinking about this goddamn match. I think the worst is going to happen. I think Jinder's going to win. But in what I would like to believe in, shut up, Mark. What I like to believe in is that Randy's going to win, and then we're going to have an epic match between AJ Styles and Randy Orton. That's what I would like to see, and that's when I would be very happy. I would definitely be happy if AJ did win that future match, because AJ deserves to be in that main event and not fighting for the U.S. title.
Mike, Mike.
Yeah.
Never change. Never change. Never change.
I won't, man. I've been like this, and right now. I'm sick to my stomach. Legit, I'm sick to my stomach.
Gender the goat.
Hashtag fuck you, Mark. Stop it.
Well, just to let people know, Boss Game of Raw agrees with Raunchy Mikey saying fuck gender, so he's on the same wavelength going with Randy Orton, and I'm sure individual would be sick to his stomach if Jinder wins. I mean, just think about it. If Jinder Mahal wins, and to think if he even is champion for more than a week, Randy Orton doesn't back at the SmackDown after or anything. You have to wait till the next pay-per-view. He at least Jinder would have a 1 month reign. That certainly would be interesting to see.
I don't care whether Mahal holds it for 2 days or till Money in the Bank. As long as I get this epic reaction from Raunchy Mikey over there, my life is complete. That's all I ask for. I don't ask for a lot. But if Mahal wins that match, I don't care whether cleanly or by shenanigans or by a freaking ref bump. I just need that reaction from Mike. That's all I need in life. That's what I need most.
Yeah, people agree with you, especially if Jinder Mahal wins. There's going to be loads of fans waiting for reactions from people, from all of us that we'll be doing for the main event, other people that I know that do awesome reactions, like Luge PS4 on YouTube, and others that do reactions for pay-per-views and other events as well. That's going to be very popular, especially ones that upload right away that night, as live reactions do, obviously. But point being, great or otherwise live reactions of people in watching the main event. And if Jinder Mahal wins, there are going to be some crazy reactions, and one that will go viral will be whatever. I mean, if Jinder Mahal wins for my reaction, I'll just be, I don't know. I won't go as far as Raunchy Mikey will go with canceling his WWE network membership and going crazy in that way. But I certainly will be surprised if Jinder wins. I really will, because the fact that him being in this position, a position that most thought Rusev was supposed to be in, the fact that he's injured, he's not back yet. Heck, he was supposed to be on SmackDown Live this week, or at least promoted that way from his promo last week. He's wanting to confront Shane McMahon. That never happened, which makes you wonder why is that? Maybe they changed their mind. Maybe the plan was for Randy Orton to win. Rusev supposed to be on SmackDown Live to confront Shane McMahon there in the Go Home show. Then we have Rusev Randy Orton as the next feud with the WWE title, but plans changed, and maybe now Jinder Mahal will win the title, and Jinder Mahal and I are going to be facing Rusev because they're both heels, and heck, they tagged together, for God's sakes, on Raw in the past. So who knows? Maybe Raunchy Mikey is onto something on this whole. It might be Jinder Mahal winning the championship on Sunday. We're certainly going to have to see how things go down there. Though, kind of disclaimer, I kind of have a feeling that Mark Rambo is only picking Jinder Mahal to get a reaction from Raunchy Mikey. I'm just saying. I'm just a disclaimer to those out.
Obviously. That's the only thing I want.
So I'm going to officially make Mark Rambo's prediction that his prediction is going to be Randy Orton defeating Jinder Mahal. But for the sake of the show, he has his pick is Jinder Mahal for Randy Orton again for the reaction of Raunchy Mikey, which is fine. It is what it is in that way.
I have faith.
Here in the live chat saying that Naomi will be the one that's turning heel. He was talking about earlier about Becky won't be, Charlotte Flair won't be, but saying Naomi will actually turn heel, which would to me really make too much sense. But that is their opinion. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you, Mark. But go ahead.
I said I have faith in gender. Don't hinder the gender, guys. Please.
I have faith in my boot up your ass, Mark. Cut the shit.
Hey, come on, Mike. Come on, give the man a chance. He has the bootleg J&J security with him. And
get the fuck out of here.
Royce. He's going to win. He's going to block. He's going to find a way to block that RKO and use.
You do realize you saying this right now is just gonna make my reaction that much more fucking worse on Sunday. I'm gonna have to call into work fucking Monday morning and be like, nope.
Keep doing it, Mark. Keep doing it. But
Jinder Mahal is going to win. He's going to win, and everybody's going to be in shock.
All right, guys. It's been a wonderful podcast. I enjoyed my stay. Thank you for having me, Stephen.
Oh, man.
But and I've been on this show 4 times. It's one thing I love doing is just making Mike mad. That's just one thing I love to do. And the 4 times I've been on this show, and every time he's on this show, I would continue to say something just to antagonize him.
Hey, it's interesting. Well, JD from NY and some other YouTubers that BC Amplified. Give him shit for his, to get a rise out of him. That's kind of the same way, I guess. You guys are too wrong to Mikey. But either way, Mark Rambo, I'll let you give your last thoughts, how people can find you on social media and otherwise.
Okay. Well, my YouTube, of course, is Mark Rambo. My Twitter is Mark is Rambo. The M, the I, and the R are all caps. Are caps, so to speak. My Instagram, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, is Live Like Ram. It's very simple. I actually am planning on deleting my YouTube Instagram page and just putting it all in one, being just my main account being my YouTube and just the normal account that I would use. And from there, if you guys want to add me on Snap, feel free to DM me through my Instagram, and I'll gladly give it to you. Or you guys could just go on my YouTube, of course, and everything that you want to know will be in the description box. And enough is said. You guys have a good day.
And before I go to Kyron, I just again want to read these last comments. Again, thanks to everybody that's been watching live and interacting. Like I said, this is why I do the show. I like to interact with people, hear what you have to say, and I will read every single comment, as long as obviously there's the right to read it. But anyway, it's from ME saying, so Mike is the heel of the show. Boss Game of Raw saying hi to Rambo. He also saying Carmella next in line for the SmackDown Women's title. And Emmy chiming in here, at least SmackDown is willing to give different people a run at a real chip, unlike Monday Night Slaw, he calls it, not Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Slaw. Going to the Slaw to him. So, but Kyron, share the people where the people can find you on social media and your last words for the evening.
Well, as usual, you can follow me on YouTube, Kyron Space Chase. That's KYRIN space CHASE. You want to follow me on Twitter, Splash Bro Kyron. The S in the first S is capitalized and the K is capitalized, no underscore. Instagram, you want to find me Splash Bro _ Kyron. But other than that, I don't really have any final words. Once again, Steve, thanks for having me on the show.
You're welcome. And Raunchy Mikey, your last comments and where people can find you on Twitter and here on YouTube.
I am not a heel. I'm just an asshole. And you can find me at youtube.com/RaunchyMikeyVids, where you're going to see the most insane reaction on Sunday. And Twitter at Raunchy Mikey.
I will be watching that video, and I will probably even DM you just to check on you. If Mahal does win, I will check on you. Literally, I will DM you.
By the time you DM me, Kieran, I'll be dead.
Oh, God. This guy here.
And again, thanks to everybody that was watching live. Those of you watching the archive, welcome to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to everybody else's channel as well. Obviously, subscribe here first, then go over there. Mark Rambo, Raunchy Mike, and Kieran as well to their channels. I guess one last other thing I wanted to bring up is what I'm going to be doing next week. I'm talking about some TV shows that got canceled, Last Man Standing and Baby Daddy, both getting axed by their networks. I have some strong opinions on both of them, more so on Last Man Standing and my thoughts of why they might have done that. Mainly here for wrestling fans. Next week we'll be back. Steve's Wrestling Ramble. Maybe we'll have a new WWE champion. Maybe Jinder Mahal will be the WWE champion, and we'll have an episode to talk everything from Backlash. And let's just say if Jinder Mahal is the WWE champion, there's about an 80% chance that Raunchy Mike will be part of the episode, at least for a couple minutes or an hour, or for the whole hour or for a couple minutes. Either way, He'll definitely be part of the show. Either way, again, thanks to everybody. As always, take care.
Peace out.
See you guys. Fuck Mark. See you guys.